Hey guys, we're back with Jim Hassey Golf Channel, and we're going to be doing some more videoing of Lukas.
All right, Lucas, we're going to take a look. Here's your recap video. Here's your before swings of a few weeks ago. We're going to see a few things. So if we just take a look, here's your old grip. We're going to put a mark right here on your head. Now, I know that you play a lot of baseball, and we're going to see a lot of, before we make some improvements, we're going to see a lot of influence from baseball. You see this head go way back, so kind of get way back on your right foot, and then from baseball, we see you kind of pushing and what's called flipping with your right hand in this left wrist breakdown, and that adds loft to the club. It has the club head come up through impact and keeps you from being able to shift your weight. And you can see you're swinging off this back foot. Here's the next one. We've got this kind of a 10-finger grip here. We improved your grip, so we can see typical young golfer stuff. Kind of a big move back into the backswing, and then kind of a slide forward and throwing the club head at the golf ball and trying to kind of figure out how to hit ball and ground. And here's another one. You can see kind of that this recoil here is kind of from baseball. I can see that the recoil as if you had a bat in your hand. Again, same thing here, big move back off the golf ball. We don't want to do that because this club head makes a big circle around you. And when you start moving your body back, you're moving this circle back, which then moves the bottom of this the swing behind the golf ball. But that's okay as long as you move forward the exact amount, but here you don't. So here's another kind of the hands are working against each other. The right hand is kind of going into flexion and the left wrist is going into flexion. And again, kind of a spin out on your feet here. So we can see kind of the difference. We're going to see a big difference between before and after. And here's a perfect example. When that right wrist flips, this left wrist breaks down, that club head starts moving up and it swings right over the top of the golf ball. So we need to make some big changes to that. And we do. We're going to see this is just the first day. And wait until you see the second time together. This one you catch kind of some ground before the ball. So if we zoom in here, put a mark right on this golf ball, we're going to see some grass get caught right before the golf ball. So this right hand kind of flipping makes this club head come up through impact. And again, we got this left wrist bend back. The left wrist is going into what's called extension. That right wrist is going into flexion. Keeps you from shifting your weight, ends up getting you stuck back here on your right foot. Okay, so we're going to see a big difference between before and after. We also see from behind down the line, we made some big improvements from your before swing. So you can see kind of coming over the top and trying to chop the club head down in the golf ball. And most of the time it doesn't work. You hit this one, you hit the top of the golf ball. You can see the feet are kind of sliding out from under you. Here's another one. And this club face, because of the weak grip you had, this club face is really dead closed in the backswing. And you got this curl in your left wrist in the backswing. And when you have a curl in your left wrist in the backswing, many times you get a bend back in your left wrist on the way through. And that's just what happens here as that right hand pushes. So we're going to see a lot of improvement here from before to after. Okay, so this is just day one. You can see kind of have the same outfit on. We're going to get kind of a good work in progress. We get, work on the hands moving correctly through impact. We kind of get this, get you set up. We much improved grip here. So we're going to see this. We're going to compare your before grip to your after grip. Here you are before and here you are after. Left hand on top, right hand underneath, hands over the inside of this, inside of your left thigh. So huge improvement with your grip. So we'll just kind of run through this because we'll get through this work in progress. Weight is still back here on your right foot. We make some changes to that, get you pushed over onto your left foot. Okay, get these hands working correctly through impact. Okay, a little bit better. Get this club face closing this. Get the hands closing this club face through impact with the hands leading the club head. So we're on the right track here. A little bit better. Weight still stuck back here on the back foot. So we'll see. We're going to come in. We're going to get that weight shifted over to the right foot. And okay, little by little, we're getting there. Again, we work with the hands to retrain the hands. We get the club back in your hands and then get those retrained hands now to swing the club a little bit better. We're on the right track. We're going to start with small swings. And you're on the right track. So now here's your new impact position. Here is your old impact position. So you can see big difference between old and new. And then we go to, okay, so now here we go. Now this is a couple weeks later, and we're going to see some of the work that we did from behind down the line. Okay, here is your old technique from behind down the line. We're going to take a look at it. Okay, and now here is your new technique from behind down the line. We're going to get you set up, get you in just the right position at the top of the backswing, and then we're going to get you the right transition from backswing to downswing. Yep, and then that's going to help you accelerate through the golf ball, which this does. So it helps that. There you go. Now we're on the right track here. We've gone from this old technique to now we're on the new technique. Okay, so now we're going to get that weight shifted over, close that club face correctly. All right, so we're on the right track. Okay, let's see now even more improvement from here. This is, I think, a week later, and we're going to go from this old swing from behind down the line to now we're going to this new swing behind down the line. Let's take a look. Now you're not even looking at the golf ball, and we're going to make a great swing here. Good transition, and that helps you swing through the golf ball and close that club face a lot better. Great work. Now here it is from face on. Again, we're taking our eyes off the golf ball, but look at how great this is, even with your eyes off the golf ball. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this from before, and here is your old swing before, and here is your new swing after we've put all that work into it. And there's your new impact position, hands ahead of the ball at impact. There you go. We see this left wrist going into flexion instead of this left wrist breakdown going into extension. And now we can see a huge improvement from before to after. You can see weight is stuck back here on your right foot. Now you're able to get your weight over to your left foot. So huge improvement from before to after. Now let's take a look. We'll even take a look at it in real time. All right, here, and we'll take a look at it real time. Here's your swing from before, and here's your swing after. Great work. Here we go. We're going to get you just in the right positions at the into the backswing, the perfect transition, and then that helps you swing right through the golf ball and get you some great power and lets that weight shift over to the left foot and close this club face as your hands are accelerating through impact. Great work from before to after, and look forward to working with you this next week.